Hey guys, Jill from Whole for Life. I have tried to film this 3 times now, so if the other one pops up, then just watch one or the other. And I apologize. I tried to do it in a 60-second clip. Stacy is right. I have too many words for 60 seconds. And then the other platform, I only have the choice of 10 minutes. So it is what it is. I'm going to start though with the most important thing, which is what we still are greatly needing, and then we'll work from there. So that way, if you don't want to listen to the whole thing, you don't have to. Still, by and far, without question, the number one need is generators. And I say generators, but anytime you hear me say we need generators, we also need fuel cans. We also need power cords. So that is still the primary need in this area that the people that we are taking to. So, and now that some cell service has been restored and people are able to actually see some of the things on the internet, word is getting out in the community that we are delivering generators, and more people are contacting Shelly and contacting those on the ground and telling them, hey, we need a generator. Here's why, so the needs are more and more generators, and it is, serious situations that need the generators. So I cannot stress to you enough that if you can make any monetary donation toward that, we have a really good system worked out with Lowe's here in, Seneca now. Big shout out to Jason for helping us load and just taking good care of us. So when we walk in the door, they kind of know what we're there for now. So everything's working fine. We have no problem going and purchasing these things, but we do need help with the funds. So any monetary donation that you can make, you can either do it through our Venmo. I've given instructions on that, but I'll also attach the link to this video in the comments. And then you are welcome to drop off a check or certainly cash if you want to go that route, but a check to Whole for Life. In the memo section, if you don't write it, we will put Hurricane Helene relief donation. Has to be put on there because we don't want it to be confused with income for Whole for Life or anything like that. So also then we are putting that money in a separate account, and that way we can keep track of exactly how much of your money is given and where it's going. As I have said every day, I will try every single day to tell you where your funds went today. So your funds today went to 2 brand new generators, 4 or 8 new gas cans, and power cords. That's 6 power cords, 3, I can't remember that, but that's where your funds went today, was 2 brand new generators, fuel cans, and power cords, which is the greatest need. I am listening and relying on the boots on the ground. And so when they tell me what their need is, that's what we are doing. I'm sure other parts and other areas, their needs have shifted maybe and changed a little bit, but these people are still at the basic needs period of time. So that's where we are with them. So any donations are greatly appreciated for that. We are going back on Friday. We did not intend to go today, but you all are so generous that we were able to, and we needed to. So, and that was great because the temperatures are really going to dip over the next few nights. And so I'm so thankful that we were able to take them some warm clothes, blankets, things of that nature. We will still accept any of those donations as well. They are definitely needed. Blankets especially, and men's clothes. We're not getting a lot of donations here, and it's my understanding that other people are not getting a lot of donations for men's clothes. So if you have any men's clothes, that would be great. If you could, again, same thing, put whatever donation you're making in a black trash bag or a trash bag of some sort, piece of masking tape or something on the front, and label it for us. Let us know, is it men's, is it women's, what size is it? That helps us so much. If it's blankets, let us know that. It just really cuts down on the amount of time taken or that is required for the sorting process and then the distribution. And right now, time is very valuable. So we want to make sure that we're doing all we can on our end so that they're not having to spend extra time, or we're not having to spend extra time. So certainly, like I said, if you want to drop any of that off to Whole for Life, you absolutely can. We will be open tomorrow, Wednesday, from 9 to 5. Stacy's usually here by 8:30 if you want to stop in, until 5:15, something like that. Thursday will be the last day we take donations before we go again, because we're going to go Friday morning. So we're here from 9 a.m. Again, Stacy's usually here by 8:30 until 7 p.m. on Thursday. So if you have anything you want to drop off tomorrow, Wednesday, or Thursday, you're welcome to do that. We will be continuing to take donations, and I will be relying completely on the people there to tell me what they need and when. So if you're not able to get it to us by Thursday, don't worry about it. There will be plenty of opportunities, and I'm sure we'll be going back many times. That's my goal anyway. Speaking of goals, my goal for Friday, we do have 2 generators that will be going, 2 brand new generators that will be going on Friday. Those were donated by the Republican Party of Oconee County. We thank you so much for that. They also donated some of the paper goods, some of the blankets, and other things that we took today as well. Impact Church donated some things. We took that as well. We want to say a big thank you to our church family and to Tracy Hamilton. Tracy also coordinated the Republican Party donations and drop off there at the church, and we appreciate that so much. So those will be going on Friday, but my goal is that we can collect enough funds that we can take 2 more. The 2 generators we took today, they were already spoken for before we even got there with them, because again, word's getting out, so people are knowing that we are bringing these things, and they are contacting the people on the ground saying, hey, we need it. I know one of those generators from today went to a lady with an oxygen concentrator that wears oxygen. So there's just, sorry, I had to pause it for a minute. Stacy was getting back in the truck. So but one of the generators, I think is where I was saying today, went to a lady that was on oxygen, an elderly lady. So people like that are, you know, now that they're able to hear about this, they are contacting them and letting them know, hey, we have need. This is what our need is. So I know that if we took 4 on Friday, all 4 would already be spoken for before we even get there. So I know that's a big ask, but I am very, very hopeful that we can take yet again 4 more generators, fuel cans, power cords, all of that. So that definitely, if you can do monetary donations, and I already discussed how to do that. If you want to make physical donations, again, women's clothes, men's clothes, as long as they're in good condition in winter, blankets in good condition, those sorts of things, drop those off at the office. I made a post about the linemen in the area and what they needed. So if you can contribute to that, feel free to drop those things off, but please do label them linemen, and we will make sure that it gets to the linemen. Some of the items on there were bug spray, men's t-shirts, white t-shirts, underwear, deodorant, oh gosh, what else? Oh, antifungal spray, like antifungal foot spray. I mean, these conditions that these guys, and not just the volunteers that are helping people cut their way out of houses and things like that, but these linemen, they're having to get into standing water. I mean, the conditions are horrible. So they need things like that. Vicks Vapor Rub, hopefully my thing's not going to get deleted. That's probably what happened with the last one I tried to post. Vicks Vapor Rub is needed. We'll leave it at that. So you're welcome to donate Vicks Vapor Rub. And then, of course, just the things we've already discussed. So we really do appreciate, I don't think I know we're a great community, and it shouldn't surprise me, but I'm really surprised at the outpouring, because there's also so many other places you could be donating. And so how you guys have helped this little community, I love the fact that we are able to literally see with our eyes where every penny of this is going, because we're able to know that it's getting into those small communities that to date aren't getting big help. And so I really do appreciate you guys trusting us like that, and us continuing to be able to help them rebuild. This is going to be such a long process. I have no doubt that we will transition, and it won't be generators that we need forever. It won't be power cords and fuel cans, but they're saying 30 to 60 days minimum for some of these people to get power that do have structures. And you have to remember, a lot of these people do not have structures. It's my understanding that East Asheville is even worse. So yeah, I just wanted to update you. I wanted to thank you. I wanted to let you know that please drop off your donations or your monetary donations. I'll leave the link here in the comments how you can donate online, or you certainly can drop it by the office like we talked about. But we really do appreciate y'all, and we will be making another trip on Friday. So like I said, if you want to drop anything off at Whole for Life, feel free to do so. We will be certain that it gets